That's a twist. That's very twisty.
What's up, guys? Bulbasaur here, and I got a nice little video, and we're going to take it back in time to the 25th anniversary set, and we're going to talk about a set that some of you may have overlooked. Now, again, we're Bulbasaur. This is our channel. We got 93 subs. Help us get to that magic number 100. We try to release content every day, from going on card hunts to grading card submissions to where the market is going, and there's just some fun videos. We had a short the other day about the robbery in New York City, and that one has 100 or 940 views, which is pretty good for our small channel, so we appreciate all the help. Now, again, we're going back in time to 25th anniversary McDonald's packs. I know, some of you might have thought, why would you talk about this? I'll get there. Now, when you look at these packs, they are selling for right around $5 on good old TCG Player. And across most platforms, that's what you're going to see them at. Now, you're going to have your big hitters on here, your Pikachu, your Squirtle, your Piplup, your Charmander, and your Bulbasaur. Those are the 5 big hitters, okay? These come in a variant that is just a common card, and then you have a holo foil card. So, for instance, we look at the Pikachu one. The Pikachu, and we'll click on the snapshot of this a little bit more. We'll clear the filters, and we'll go to near mint on these. Now, you're going to look at this. You have near mint holo foil, $18. Near mint card, $3.40. Holo foil, $20. Holo foil, $15. Near mint, near mint, near mint. These are all going to be the regular cards, no holo pattern. So you're looking at that. That's about a $20 holo card with a $3 regular card. Okay. Now, these sell quite regularly every day. And if you look at the chart, well, our 1 year chart at least, you'll see that these did have a big price increase of about $3.16 back in October. And then they went down to about $2.43 is what they're selling for. And these are selling 20 to 30 of these per day. Okay. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, is it worth getting? Well, if you buy a pack at $5, that pack's going to have 3 cards in it, and you're going to have roughly $1.50 a card is what you're looking at. So could you make some profit that way? Maybe. But not every pack has a holo foil. Now, when we look at these cards, and you look at these boxes, these were exclusively to McDonald's Happy Meals. And I don't know if any of you remember this, but this would have been February 7th is when they're released in 2021. This was the pinnacle of the hype. So, did I ever get these at McDonald's? No. You had grown-ass adults buying Happy Meals, not even taking the Happy Meals. They would pay for the Happy Meals just to get the cards, because you can go to McDonald's and buy the toy, usually for 99 cents. They would just say, hey, I want 50 Happy Meals, give them away, just give me the cards, and they'd go in and do that. You couldn't find a McDonald's that had these cards in there. I think, maybe stopped at 1 or 2, because I know my kids, for some reason, opened some of these. And we were pretty fortunate to do that, but they sold out almost instantly. Now, how can you find these cards? Where are they going to be at? Okay. And I've always thought to myself, if I was a vendor and I was at a card show and I wanted to give something to people, or I wanted to give someone an opportunity to buy something that they typically don't see, I would buy a case of these cards. But where do you buy a case of McDonald's Happy Meal toys at? Well, no other than eBay. eBay has them. Selling for $650, $600, $650, $800, $535, $535, $649. These are selling quite literally every day. Now, $650, you're thinking, that's pretty crazy right there. Okay. You get 150 packs in there, $650. So let's plug that in the old calculator. We got 650. Whoops. And we got 150 packs. That's about $4.30 a pack. So buying it on eBay versus buying them on TCG Player, you're not going to see a big difference right there. But what I can tell you is that these packs, they're extremely well packaged. And what do I mean by that? You're going to get about what you pay for in the cards in those packs. And I'll show you a little bit of a diagram of someone that did some actual charting on this to do the pull rates. Now, have I bought one of these? I did. I bought one back for $400. And this was back on February 23rd, 2022. This is a full year after it released. Okay. Why did I buy one? Because I seen some potential in this. I thought how crazy it got. Will there be a chance that it goes? And these sell all the time. Now, when you look on eBay, I'll go the ones that aren't sold yet. You got ones that are $650. This one's on auction for $271. 22 hours left. That one could be a $500, $600 box. Maybe a little bit cheaper on that one. I'm going to definitely keep my eye and watch it. Here's one right here. This is a case of 152 Master Box Manager. I'm not sure what that one is. These are the ones I've seen the most. Okay, $2,000 for that case. That's insane. But yeah, but look at that. $1,200, $1,000, $20,000 for all of those. Holy smokes! So they're only going up. Now, when we look at these, you have your pull rates. This guy took 3 cases, did the pull rates on them. Approximately a 1 in 25 is your pull rate set. But as you look at these right here, these are the holo chart up here, the non-holo down here. The holo chart shows you that if you take the median range on all this, they're all between 15 and 20. So you say about 17 per 3 cases. Let's just knock this down to 15. That means there's 5 holos of each one of the Pokemon of the 25 in the set per case. Now, if we go to the non-holo, okay, the non-holo is between 40 and 60. We'll take a median range at 50 right there. That means you're going to get every one of those Pokemon in there, 50 of them in each case. So that means within all of it, 5 holos of every Pokemon, and then you'll have plenty of the non-holos. You will master the set 5 times per case. Okay. Now, looking at this, we got the Pikachu holo. The Pikachu holo, when we go through it, it's about a $15 raw card. It sells for $216, and this thing sells very consistently. Okay. So you're getting sales here since the turn of the year. You've had about roughly 14 sales of it. And you've had some best offers and stuff accepted, but this is a $200, $250 card. Okay. Now we go to Squirtle. Squirtle's a little bit lower. It's $107 for the average price, but this is selling anywhere from, since the beginning of the year, only had 1 sale since the beginning of the year. It's $100. Okay. So this one doesn't sell quite as often, but of course, when you got Pikachu versus Squirtle. Now Charmander. Charmander is about an $81 card. Since the beginning of the year, you've had $110 and $88. Okay. They're selling, guys. Now here, Bulbasaur. $70, $80 card. One of them sold this year for $80. These cards, they're going to sell. All right. Now, when you get them graded, do they always gem mint 10? Not necessarily, but they do have a pretty high gem rate. So definitely something worth thinking about. But if you are going somewhere, okay, and you have a collector's show, you're going to be setting up a table and you have these packs and stuff up there. If you sell these for $5 a pack, you're going to be $750 is what you'll have right there. So if you buy one of these boxes, like I said, if you get one for $650 after tax and stuff like that, $5 a pack, you're going to be breaking roughly about even. Okay. But if you have these and you have them set up, you can get a box, let's say for $400 or $500, you can make a couple of dollars a pack, and people will love to buy these because a lot of people didn't get the opportunity. Now, this year we have the 30th anniversary of McDonald's or Pokemon cards coming out. Will they be as crazy? Will the hype be as nuts? I think it will be. I think you're going to have people buying out these cases on the secondary market all the time. Okay. Did I feel a little bit sleazy when I bought my case? Yeah, I felt kind of bad. There's a lot of kids that didn't get those Pokemon cards, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to take a shot on it. So what am I going to do with this case in the long run? I'm probably going to hold on to it for a while until these packs get closer to $10. Then I'll see what I'm going to do. But for right now, in the last 4 years, it's increased just a couple $100. But I do think that there's a lot of potential in those with the 30th anniversary coming around. I think people will look to buy these. So that's what I got, guys. Just a short little video I wanted to do about good old 25th celebrations along with the McDonald's Happy Meal. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And remember, give us a like, subscribe. Let us know how we are doing, what you want to hear about, and some Pokemon finds that you have found. All right, guys. Remember, we're PokePasoda and catch 'em all. Oh.